Hello beautiful people, my name is Medina and welcome to my channel. I'm turning 20 in less than 2 weeks. It means that my teenage years are about to be over. First of all, I'm terrified. I knew I needed to film one more vlog as a teenager. I was also checking out my YouTube channel yesterday and I realized that the past 5 vlogs have all been from different countries. So Azerbaijan, Bosnia, Turkey, Emirates, and the United States. So I decided to add the 6th one. I'm currently in Czech Republic. I'm doing my second Erasmus exchange of my junior year, which is amazing because I got to spend my fall semester in the US and now I'm getting to spend spring semester in Europe. I'm a true advocate for exchange programs, but that's a topic for another day. Yesterday, I was in such a horrible slump. Luckily, I did have the capacity, the discipline to sit down and study, but all the rest of the day, I was just going through the motions. I literally made 100 steps in a day. Mind you, the day before that, I had 10,000. After that, I fell asleep at 7:30 a.m., woke up at 11:30 and didn't get out of bed till 2 p.m. But I won't let that affect the rest of my day. I'm sure I can still make the most of today and I'm going to take you guys with me. Unfortunately, there will not be any university content today because we're on an Easter break and surprisingly so, I am not abroad. Actually, it feels like my whole dormitory building is currently abroad, except for me because I don't see anyone around. But of course, I can't sit still. I'm going to Italy in 3 days. I'm going to Rome. I've never been there. I've been to Italy a few weeks ago. I went to Milan, Lake Como, and Bergamo, which were fabulous, but Rome is an iconic place of its own, and I don't think you could ever get enough of Italy. There's so much to explore. It's 3:20 p.m. I still haven't had breakfast. I'm going to have some oatmeal. But first of all, I want to show you guys my dormitory. Here is our common area. Here we have a small bathroom. Here's the table where me and my roommate eat. This is our wardrobe. This is the little fridge that we have. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a freezer. This is where we do all the cooking. This is the big bathroom. It's also super cool that we have 2 sinks, so one for each of us, which makes mornings and nights super comfortable. This is my friend's room. This is mine. It's actually very spacious for a dormitory. There's a lot of storage, so here I keep my shoes, there I keep my suitcases, and the backpack that has been traveling around Europe with me. Here I keep all of my clothes. Above you can see my books and my notebooks, which as you can tell I haven't organized properly yet for some reason. And this is actually so cute. I got it from the restaurant called Fat Cat. It serves amazing burgers. I made the reservation under my name and they had it on my table, so I took it when I left. Don't know if you're allowed to do that. Here you can see my books, but to that will come later. This is where I sleep. And we also have a balcony, which is great because it means that I don't have to use a dryer. I just need to use this to dry out my clothes. I understand that might seem like a minor detail, but honestly, I've never been using dryers when I was living with my family in Baku because it's just not a normal practice there. So we would just hang our clothes. And then when I moved to Istanbul, because I didn't have the facility to hang my clothes in my dormitory, I had to use dryers, which means my clothes would shrink, my clothes would become very unappealing, my clothes would lose their quality because in the beginning I didn't even know how to use it. And for some reasons, the dryers in my dormitory would take 3 hours to dry out the clothes. And I also used the dryers in the US, which were actually better. They took like 30 to 40 minutes to dry out, but still it's not very good for your clothes to be in a dryer, you know? It's just better to air dry them. Anyway, I love my room. This is the accommodation that my university offered. I am currently in Prague University of Economics and Business, and I'm really glad that I got allocated to a single room because I've been living with roommates for the past 5 semesters. It has been fun for a time, but honestly, I couldn't take it anymore. Like, I knew when I was coming to Prague, I'll need my own room, I'll need my own space, and I'm really lucky that I got it. And of course, I'm going to tell you about my books, the books I'm reading, my favorite topic of conversation. This is Animal Farm by George Orwell. This is the first book of his that I've read, and it has only 95 pages in it, but it's very dense. You learn a lot while reading it. I think it's a must read. I think it should be looked beyond surface level critique on Soviets because the themes that he's discussing are applicable to this day. My most recent read was Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. I got this one in Baku. It's the second one in Rose Hill series. This book had me giggling and kicking my feet. I need Elsie Silver and Anna Huang to write a love story that happens to me personally because these books raise my standards so high that barely anything can come close. And now I'm reading the 3rd book in the series, which is Wild Side. This one has more emotional depth than all the other Elsie Silver books that I've read because the topics are quite sensitive, and it seems like Elsie Silver has done a lot of research and has worked with professionals to handle them correctly. I'm only 60 pages in, and so far it's going well. I think it's going to be an interesting read. Other than that, I've recently bought this book. It's called The Wedding People by Alison Espach. I hope I pronounced it correctly. This book has over 1 million reviews on Goodreads and was rated above 4 stars. I actually bought this book in Berlin. I bought it in a bookstore called Thalia. When I entered that bookstore, I didn't want to leave. I was ready to purchase everything. I was ready to spend all my money in there, but I didn't, because I knew that if I bought too many books, I would start spiraling about which one to read and I'll end up not reading any. I'll just be in a slump. So I decided to go with 2. I bought this one and I bought Wild Side by Elsie Silver. If I do go back to Berlin, just know that I'm definitely going to Thalia. I'm definitely doing my book shopping again, but so far this is all I've got. And right now I'm going to gather my belongings and get going, because I feel like if I spend a moment more locked in my room, I'm actually going to lose my mind. There are some assignments that will be due when I'll be in Rome, so I want to finish them up right now. I moved to Prague in February, and the interesting thing is that since I've moved here, there are 3 places that I have spent most of my time in: university, dormitory building, and the airport. I'm either traveling, or I'm in university attending classes, or I'm in my room hibernating. Like, the only time that I actually go outside to do some activities is when I'm not in Prague. That's not okay. I want to enjoy my time here, and Prague is such a beautiful city, and if I don't make the most out of it, I know that I'll regret it. And I've also been so antisocial since moving here. I don't know why. I think it might be the weather. There hasn't been a lot of sunshine going on, so I think that definitely did affect my mood. A few days ago, I found out that there is this cafe nearby that sells matcha, and I love matcha, and it's only a 20-minute walk from my campus. We will give it a go. I studied for a bit in my room in between the time when I had my oatmeal and I dressed up, and I didn't realize how much time has passed by, and it's already dinner time, so I decided to stop by this place. It's called Zelba Burgers. Apparently it's a very famous burger place in this Zhishkov area. Their signature hamburger is called Harry, but it has pork in it, and I obviously hated pork, so I went with Juicy Lucy. I hope it will be nice. I studied for a bit before my burger came. This is it. It tastes really good. I love the meat. I feel fulfilled. I'm done eating. It was really good. I forgot that we're in Europe and most of the coffee shops close at 7 p.m. So with my matcha place, which means I have basically 15 minutes to go grab my matcha and then walk back home. Let's go. I got pistachio matcha on oat milk from a cafe called Sensu. I mostly prefer almond milk with my matcha, but they didn't have any. Actually, most of the places in Prague where I've tried matcha haven't had almond milk. They always have coconut and oats, but never almond. It's okay. I'm rating this one 6.5 out of 10. For me, matcha is such a mood booster. Just me walking around and sipping it, my day becomes much better. I smile more. I enjoy my walks more. So cheers to matcha. After moving here, I've realized what I miss the most about New Orleans. It's the fact that there was a community feel to the whole city. You would be walking around and people would be greeting you. People you don't even know. It was so easy for me to meet new people there. Granted, most of them were senior citizens, but still, like one of my friends, Bobby, I met him while he was with his dog in the park. Bobby's 83, by the way. He's the Robert De Niro to my Anne Hathaway. When I lived in New Orleans, I rarely went downtown. I wasn't enjoying the French Quarter scene at all. I lived in the Uptown, and that's where I was like 90% of the time. It was so peaceful in there. I always knew that if I'm going somewhere, I'll meet someone I know. It was honestly out of a movie. But I know that majority of people who travel to New Orleans, they come for the French Quarter. Like the part that I enjoyed the least. It's too chaotic for me. Like when I was in New York City, Manhattan is super chaotic, right? But I enjoyed every bit of it. It's its own form of chaotic, you know? That type of chaos, like you cannot replicate it. So New York chaos, I love. French Quarter chaos, not my cup of tea. You guys, it's already dark outside, but the day is not over until I say it's over. I put on some music, gave myself some energy, I actually was very productive at the restaurant. I got some stuff done because it took some time for them to bring the food, which was good for me, honestly. I need to review 2 more finance chapters, finish 1 assignment, and also write 2 short essays. And I'm going to finish that all tonight because I made a promise to myself and I'm going to keep it. We're getting out of a slump. I'm done with the first chapter and I'm going to make myself some tea now. So good. The other day I made the discovery that when I'm making the Azerbaijani tea that I brought from Baku, I decided to experiment a bit and I added cinnamon to the tea. And only after that I poured boiling water over it. Let me tell you, the experiment went very well. It's amazing and the smell, it's even better. If you like cinnamon, I think you should do it. You guys, the grind continues. I'm now starting another chapter. Ready, set, go. It's almost 5 a.m. The good news is that I finished everything that I promised myself I'll finish. The bad news is that my sleeping schedule won't be getting any better anytime soon, but we'll still hope for the best. Tomorrow is Sunday, which means that I'll have to work out. It'll be 20 degrees tomorrow, which is basically double of what it was today, and it'll be sunny, so I'm really excited for Sunday. Right now, I need to log off, and I'll see you guys in a second. Hello you guys, it's a beautiful day outside, the weather is amazing, so I need to get everything that I planned for today done as soon as possible. I decided that today I'm also going to go to the cinema. I'm going to go and watch the drama starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. They'll be screening it today in one of the famous cinemas. It's called Kino Lucerna, I think. I've never been there, so it'll be exciting. But first I'm going to start with good old journaling. I'm feeling so good, so refreshed today, and I want to reflect on this feeling so that I get more awareness about it. I finished my workout. We're limited on time, so let's get moving. It's almost 8 p.m. I'm now heading to the cinema. The tram should be here in like 5 minutes. In a span of 1.5 hours, I cleaned up my room, had dinner, did my hair, did my makeup, and left. And all throughout, I was also watching an episode of Drive to Survive. I have only 2 more episodes left, and let's see how it goes. Hello you guys, we're back to the dorm. First of all, I want to say that I really liked the cinema itself. The room in which the screening was happening, it was so beautiful. It just added to the vibe. There were quite some people in there, so when we were watching the movie, everyone was laughing together, everyone was reacting to everything together, and people were quite vocal, but not in a bad way. It was very enjoyable. There was this community feel to it. When it comes to the movie, I did not expect that. I had my expectations. I thought it would be like just about a couple about to get married, but technically it is, but it was so crazy. You watch that movie enough, you'll start questioning your sanity. I would rate it 8 out of 10. Robert and Zendaya did a great job. A24 did a great job. Now that my beautiful evening is over, it means that we're back to locking in. I have 2 assignments to complete, although I would love to go to my bed and read my book, but no. I am going to stay disciplined, and inshallah, I'll finish both of the assignments very, very quickly. So let's get to it. It's 1:22 a.m. I just completed everything that I said I would. A very productive Sunday, if you ask me, considering the fact that I woke up in the afternoon. This is your proof that you can restart your day at any point. This is honestly not abnormal for me, because sometimes I get so overwhelmed by the amount of things I have to get done that I end up procrastinating, and I would get the strength to do something at night, so I would just start at 10 p.m. because who said that you can't? Who said that you cannot start at night? Who said that if you spend the whole day procrastinating, you cannot end your day with something productive. Who says that if your day started on a bad note, it should end on one too? Who, if not me, understands that routines can sometimes be disrupted, especially if, like me, you also live abroad, because sometimes the overstimulation of having to take care of yourself while also having to perform academically hits hard, so you can't expect yourself to be at the same energy level every single day. That's why you have to give yourself some grace. I'm an academic overachiever, okay? I'm the person who used to cry over a 3.94 GPA, so I understand it. I understand the pressure, but if 3 years at universities have taught me something, it's that you can perform without torturing yourself. It's supposed to be enjoyable. It's supposed to be fun. When I had this realization, my mindset shifted. It's from I have to study to went to I get to study, you know? The bottom line is you need to be kinder to yourself. Tomorrow is Monday, which means that I have 2 days before I go to Rome, which is so exciting. On that note, I want to thank everyone for watching this video till the very end. This is my last vlog as a teenager, which is insane. I started vlogging at the age of 17, and now I'm about to turn 20. I'm excited and scared at the same time. Thank you so much for accompanying me this weekend. I haven't vlogged in months and I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you enjoyed watching it too, and I'll see you on my next video.
Fall, fall down.